Good morning, everyone. Hello. How are you? Can you all hear me okay?
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you.
Excellent. So this is my first time to do this with you guys. Is there a process that we're going to do? Do you want me to just start with the presentation?
Yes, we can start presentation.
Okay, great. Can you please allow me to share my screen?
The allowance is coming right now.
Okay, thank you. Can you all see my screen okay?
Yes, we can see you.
Excellent.
Yep.
Wonderful. So good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dina Iskaros. I'm the Director of Graduate Admissions at Stevens Institute of Technology. It is great to be here with all of you. I was recently in Turkey for all the fairs and the agent meetings, and they were very successful. So it's actually Stevens' first time to be in Turkey this last time. We were supposed to be coming in right before the pandemic, but then the pandemic happened. So it's wonderful that we were able to see many of you in person. So I'm going to give you some information on Stevens Institute of Technology so that when you are speaking with students, you understand the product and the university and what we have to offer. Stevens Institute of Technology is a STEM research university. That means that I would say probably about 98% of all of our programs have the STEM designation. So they are concentrated in science, technology, engineering, math. Even our School of Business programs are STEM designated programs. Everything we do is inspired by humanity, but we're powered by technology. So that means all of our research that we do has to have an element of impact on the world, a positive impact on the world. We were started in 1870 by America's first family of inventors, the Stevens family. So we have just passed our 150 years celebration. Many of our alumni, you will see, have had great impact on the world. So for example, the US patent law for the T-rails, the US commercial railroad were all started here at Stevens. Since then, the picture looks a little bit different. We are still true to our STEM designation. So when we first started at Stevens, we started by offering the first mechanical engineering program in the United States. And we were offering that mechanical engineering program up until sometime, I believe, in the 1940s or 1950s. Since then, we started adding other engineering programs. At this point in time, we have 58 master's degree programs. I will only talk to you about the graduate level of education at Stevens today, since I concentrate on the graduate programs. That is my office. We do, of course, have many undergraduate programs, excellent programs, but I believe, of course, our colleagues from the undergraduate admissions office would have to cover that information. At the graduate level, we have 58 master's degree programs. We have 120 graduate certificate programs. And we will talk about combination of master's degree programs and graduate certificates a little bit later to show you how students can use an interdisciplinary approach of education using the two. We have over 20 PhD programs, and our PhD programs are what we call fully funded programs. That means that we pay for the entire tuition, the fees, and of course, we also give a monthly stipend of $2,500 about there for each student for living expenses. At this point in time, we have a little over 5,000 master's and PhD students on campus. We have about 4,000 undergraduate students. So we actually have more graduate level students at Stevens than we do undergraduates. We receive applications from over 102 different countries. So it is a very robust, it's a great place to be for students who don't want to feel out of place, of course. We also have been offering online programs since the year 2002. So of course, when the pandemic hit and the entire world had to go online, this was not an issue for Stevens. I wanted to show you a little bit of pictures of Stevens so you can get an idea of what our campus looks like. We are overlooking New York City, of course. These are brand new dormitory buildings that were just built at Stevens. This is our gateway. We are located in Hoboken, New Jersey, so we are 15 minutes away from New York City. Our classrooms are all smart classrooms, of course, it allows for students to be able to connect with their colleagues anywhere and with their faculty pretty well. So let's talk about the academic programs at Stevens. We have 3 schools that offer graduate level programs. We have the Schaefer School of Engineering and Science that offers all the engineering and the science programs. This is probably our largest school at the graduate level right now. And then, of course, we have our famous School of Business. Our School of Business does have their AACSB accreditation. So that means that we are amongst the 5% of universities around the whole world that offer this accreditation. And then we have the School of Systems and Enterprises, which is the only school of its kind in the United States. And we concentrate on complex systems through that school. This is some of the research that we are currently doing. And when we say we are inspired by humanity, as you can see here, all of our research that we conduct at the graduate level does have that human impact as well. I wanted to show you some of our information on basically the outcomes, the career outcomes for students post-graduation. As you can see here, these are our 3 schools. Right now, Stevens overall at the graduate level, we have a 96% employability rate within 3 months of graduation for all of our students. The average compensation is actually going up, but this is as of last year. So this year, I do understand that the numbers are all in the 90s, which is wonderful. So for the School of Engineering and Science, the average compensation that our students receive is close to $90,000. It's $89,000, that's average. So of course you have students that are making $120,000 right out of school, and you do have students that are making around 70 or so. For the School of Business, the average compensation is about $83,000. And for the School of Systems and Enterprises, the average compensation is $88,000. And these are brand new, basically mostly the students that are amongst this are all students that have not worked in the past. So they are entry-level positions. And our bonus compensation, as you can see here, ranges anywhere from about $11,000 to $18,000. And that is a one-time bonus that students are usually paid when they sign a contract with a company. We've chosen just 2 of each school, 2 programs from each school to show you what the average compensation are. So for example, computer science, we have a 99% employability rate. I know, for example, for the School of Business, the MBA program at Stevens has 100% employability rate, and so on and so forth, as you can see here. At Stevens Institute of Technology, we do offer multiple ways or study options. Of course, we have our on-campus students, and if your students are all international students, and they are looking to come to the United States, they will have to be full-time on-campus students. But we do also offer online programs, and we do offer cohort-style programs at companies as well. I just wanted to give you some information on the online programs. I do know that some students at the graduate level have been showing interest in that program. Now, obviously, if a student is attending online, they do have to know that they will not be able to get OPT or CPT in the United States. But this is a really great option for perhaps mature students who are looking to gain a degree and stay in their current jobs. As I said before, our online program started in the year 2002. We offer currently 23 full-time or full master's degree programs online and 50 graduate certificates. And here I do want to talk to you a little bit about the interdisciplinary approach that we have at Stevens to higher education. Every single master's degree program at Stevens has they have the core courses that students are required to take, and then they also have elective courses that students will be taking. And certainly the elective courses that students would be taking can be taken from any of these graduate certificates, whether they are across schools or across programs. And so Stevens would be able to offer the students in essentially 2 degrees in one. So the students would be able to take their master's degree and then a graduate certificate using those elective courses. Our online programs are fully online, and so students will be able to find all the courses online. And it gives true meaning to anytime, anywhere. The students would be able to do their courses literally from anywhere in the world. It is the same curriculum, same degree, same instructors or professors that are offering these programs would be also offering the online programs. These are some of the rankings for Stevens Institute of Technology. Currently, Stevens is ranked number 76 over all universities in the United States. And of course, these are some of our online rankings. As you can see, in New York and New Jersey, we're consistently number 1 and number 2. For the specific programs, we range from 8th in the world for computer and information technology or information systems, to 25th for engineering program. And of course, our business programs currently, our online programs are ranked 28th in the world, and our MBA program is ranked 42nd in the world. We do know that students, of course, are often looking for funding opportunities. As I said before, our PhD programs are what we call fully funded programs. So Stevens would be paying the entire amount for those students. But at the master's level, we do have the provost master's scholarships, and they are basically based on merit. So students would have to provide the GRE score and their GPA for us to be able to determine where they stand in comparison to the other incoming students. And that's how we award our scholarships. We do offer on-campus employment, and our on-campus employment as well offers students the ability to work on campus up to 20 hours a week, and the pay is about $12 per hour. So realistically, the students are able to make anywhere between $3,500 to $3,600 per semester. In the summer, that goes up considerably because they're able to work up to 35 hours a week. We also offer loans. So we do work with specific lenders that offer loans, or educational loans, I should say, to students, international students looking to study in the United States. Those loans are without a collateral, since those lenders do know Stevens Institute of Technology, of course, and they know of the employability rate of our students and their ability to get jobs, making close to $100,000 a year. So requirements, we do require transcripts from all post-secondary institutions. The transcripts do have to be translated into English. But we do not require a WES evaluation. We do require 2 reference letters from students. We do require the GRE or the GMAT score, and we'd like to see the student's resume and a statement of purpose. And of course, English proficiency. On the TOEFL, it is at least 74, and on IELTS is at least 6. So essentially what will happen is that once a student submit all the required documentation online, there is document verification that happens internally at Stevens. And then of course we render a decision anywhere between 7 to 10 business days on each of these applications. And that is pretty much my presentation. I'm happy to take any questions we can certainly continue the conversation if you all need to. I cannot hear you. No. No problem. What are the scholarship options? So scholarships are available. They are merit-based scholarships. We also have a scholarship for diversity. So if we find that there are more Turkish students that are interested in Stevens Institute of Technology, since that is one of the regions that we are entering new, we would offer those students a scholarship. But of course, we do want to make sure that those students will be successful at Stevens. So we would want to make sure, of course, that they have a good GPA and GRE. Technically, if a student is really a good student, so GPA-wise, they have a good GPA, and within the GRE, they have maybe on the quant score about 160 and above, then they should be looking at anywhere between $16,000 to $18,000 as a one-time scholarship that gets applied towards their tuition over 2 semesters. No problem. Okay, does anybody else have any other questions?
I guess not.
Okay.
Yes, now it came back.
Okay.
Thanks for presentation.
Well,
that was really informative, and we can get the selling points, I guess.
Very good, very good. Thank you so much. Happy to answer any questions over email, should any of you have any.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful, thank you. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.